Start stream. Why is it telling me the module is blocked? What does that even mean? What? Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, what? That's what the title should be. Alright. That suck. Copy, paste. Alright. Let's make sure everything's good. Is that nice? Alright. Late stream. Loud. Game. Alright, so where we left off, we are in the process of bringing Almighty back. Or are we? That is the question. Let's continue. So we still have quite a bit to go. Now that I was like remembering everything. Like I said, I kind of couldn't remember what happened after you fight Orgodemir. But I remembered that a certain character should reappear. So I kind of knew it wasn't the end because that character wasn't here. So we have to go back to the roamers. And my controller died. Great. Of course. I have to find a USB-C cable. That's way too fucking short. Long day. Hopefully this works. There we go. I think it's the roamer encampment. Yeah. Alright, so we have our musician, so now we are going to start the process to bring the Almighty back. Borrow. Doesn't look that old. It makes me feel old. Okay. Nothing. Alright, so now we're gonna go up there into the pool. Can we not fast travel? It's not. Let's go all the way around because, of course, I guess I could have used the other transport thing. I don't know why. I guess I have to figure out how to favorite it or whatever. Is it? No. Axel's having fun. Oh, it is a boring night. I'm too tired to deal with him, is what it is. Wonderful news. Wait, the boy, does he carry the Torben of Truth? It's true. Thanks, Axe. I really appreciate this. Descendant of the legendary Torben player has been found. Keep barking, please. Aisha, you did it. Must tell Rambaro immediately. Hey, there he is. I haven't seen him in a while.
Oh.
Alright, let's get on with it. Let's bring the dude back. Dude.
Huh? Indeed.
Alright, get on with the concert. Alright, let's go rest. I kind of just want to get to a new section of the game so I can start leveling up my vocations again. I'd like to really get some of these leveled up. Alright, let's go into the cave. Yep. We'll go battle things. Drain the waters of the lake, to which end I better trust you, the chimes of the chosen. Okay. Let's see if we one-shot these. Am I really that over-leveled? Doesn't make sense. Alright, well. He's in a mood tonight. So we're just gonna auto battle through some stuff so that we can get our proficiency up with the jobs that we took. The vocations, sorry. Okay.
All in a day's work.
Easy. Hey, what's up, Matt? How you doing? Yeah, really late stream tonight. We had to go pick up Lori's dog from her mom's, so we go down there. So we have an extra dog in the house.
Great.
How was the Mario Kart tournament? You kicked some ass. Oh, nice! You got the driveway finally started. That's good. Everything's melted entirely. It was like 52, 53 or something today.
Easy peasy.
So everything's melted. There's like no more signs of snow anywhere. So we really lucked out on that. You did your share of ass kicking, but also got kicked. Nice. I'd love that to melt all your snow. Yeah. That'd be funny if like 3 days from now it's like 70 degrees and it all melts and you're just like, why did I spend all the time digging myself out? No. That's happened to me before, and that's kind of why like I used to be so hesitant to shovel right away. Because there was one time that like it snowed a ton, and then like 2 days later it was like 60. Maybe not 60, but like 55. And I just was like, well, that was a total waste. Next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, chances of snow. Yeah, we're flying back on Tuesday, and okay. And yeah, we're supposed to be flying back into a storm, so it's probably going to get delayed, the flight, I'm assuming. Yeah, we already went into this cave before. Like noticing all the treasures and stuff. One thing I really hate about Axel, and that is he can be totally fine. But if he hears you move, if there's another dog in the house and he hears you move in the other room, he immediately just starts he just gets up and starts crying. Because he thinks that somebody else is getting attention. But here's the thing. See, here's the thing, Matt. Axel doesn't really like attention. He doesn't really like pets, and he doesn't really like any of that. Like he will run away if you go up to try and pet him. So it's like he's in a constant state of like he doesn't know what the fuck he wants. Is this where I'm supposed to be? Yeah. I'm just wondering. Yeah, he's oh, I didn't, of course. Yeah. He can't figure out what he wants. I remember like used to being like really excited when like another dog was over, because I'd like super like play with the other dog and pet the other dog and like reward the other dog for like being like affectionate and stuff. And I was like, okay, maybe he'll start to like learn to like pets and stuff. And nope. But all it did was just annoy him. He was just like, oh, why is that dog getting attention? Then I'd go to give him attention. He's like, ah. And I'd be like, okay, I'm not going to give you attention. And he's like, why are you giving that dog attention? And it's like, go to give him attention. Ah. He likes being pet only on certain terms. And one of those terms are like, if you're laying down. Or if you're sitting down. If you're sitting down or laying down, he's fine with pets. If you are standing up, he will run away. Like immediately, if you come anywhere near him. And if you ask him to come here, or you ask him to like do anything, he will only do it if he has a toy. So he'll run and grab a toy and then just immediately think that any time is playtime. So if you're like, Axel, come here, come to bed. He's like, pff, pff. He said, come here? Okay. And then he just bolts and grabs a ball, and then he runs back into the bed and just starts headbutting me with the ball. And I'm like, that's not what we're doing right now. It's not headbutt game. That's another thing that he does. He doesn't want you to throw the ball, and he doesn't want you to take the ball from him. He wants you to just put your hand up like this so that he can headbutt you with the ball over and over again. That's his game. We've had to explain this to people that come over. They're like, it's like, no, he doesn't want you to throw the ball. He just wants you to be a wall to headbutt. So just stand still and let him headbutt you. Great job. Yep, there you go. You're doing it. I don't get it. So many things about this dog I do not understand. But like apparently this is very common for dogs that were from like Amish breeders. They're just, I don't know, I guess they maybe abuse dogs or something, I don't know, but like the Amish and dogs purchased from Amish breeders like seem to always have some weird issues. If you were going to get a dog, what kind of dog would you get?
There we go.
A splendid display.
Other than a Boston Terrier, since I know you are a huge Boston Terrier fan. Come on, get the foil off my protein shake. I'm Puck now, by the way. Protein. They're not unique enough. I had so many friends growing up with golden retrievers. It was like every 90s white kid's dog. I had I think I knew like 3, maybe 4 golden retrievers. But they were good dogs. Not hating on them. So the last time Faye was here, I was painting the house, and she tried to eat the paint because she's so fat. And I was on the ladder painting the wall. The other thing with Faye is that she does not listen. She is not well trained. So she does not listen well. Like right now, she is literally walking on my computer because she just has no concept of anything. She's right here, just stepping on things. Doing this. This is what she does. Just stepping on everything. And if I'm like, no, don't do that, she'll just... she's 10. So she doesn't listen. She doesn't anything. So I was painting, and I was on the ladder, and I was painting the trim and stuff. And then all of a sudden I see Faye come in the room, and I'm like, the walls are already all painted and everything. And I'm like, no, get out. And she just... I'm like, Faye, get out, get out. I'm like, Faye, no, get. And I'm like, I'm still painting. Like, no, you gotta leave. No, because I'm on a ladder, and I have a paint tray and everything. And I also have the bucket of paint on the floor. And I'm like, so I'm painting. I'm like, get out. And then she just goes up to the paint can, and I'm like, no, do not eat the fucking paint. Get out. And while I'm doing that, I accidentally like paint the ceiling. So there's an area in the other room where, since I was painting the trim while yelling at her, that I just like and went up the trim. So it's like really messy. Am I supposed to go down? No, now I got distracted. I think this is... One down, 2 down, 3 down. Let's fight him.
I feel great.
So yeah, she's a nice dog, but not really trained well, and very fat. I was laughing in the car, because I was like, at Christmas we ordered Chinese food when like my parents were over and her mom was over with Faye and stuff, and she ordered lo mein, and then we're all just eating and we're just like, what's the dog doing? And her mom's like, oh, I gave her lo mein, and we're just like, she got a bowl of lo mein? What? You just gave her Chinese food? Like you ordered Chinese food for the dog?
Sure.
So the dog is very large. Overweight pets have health issues, yes, and not that I'm trying to say it in the nicest way. I'm kind of one of those people that thinks like overweight animals is like borderline abuse. Like I really don't like it because it's very easy to make an animal not be overweight. It's called you feed it the proper amount. That's it. So I am not a fan of how large this dog is. The animal person in me does not vibe with it. Like, I don't think it's cute or anything. Yeah, so the dog is very, very bonded with Laurie's mom for obvious reasons, as I've explained.
Sure.
Lo mein, pot pies, and so forth. So, the dog, yeah, I bet. So it just made like anytime Faye comes over here, she just stares at the door and wants to leave and go back home immediately. So, we pretty much decided pretty early that it would just be kind of bad to kind of take Faye. So we tried with the cat a few times, but it's as we've said with the cat, it's mutual. The hatred for Axel and the cat. I kind of like originally Axel was fine with the cat. Axel didn't care about the cat, and then the cat attacked him pretty bad a few times, and then he kind of went into a no cats after that. So yeah, when he was a puppy, when we first got him, we brought the cats around him, and he was fine, and then she brought Mugen over to the house, the Baltimore house, and they were fine. And then one day the cat was sitting on the steps, and Axel went to walk by him, and he just like pummeled him, and like one of the cat's claws was embedded in Axel's head. And I had to remove it, and he has a scar like by his eye too, from being slashed in his face. So, after that is when Axel was like, "Okay, I don't like cats anymore." So I do think anytime we've tried, I think he probably smells Mugen and is just like, "Oh, you're the cat that slashed me in the face when I was a puppy."
Thanks.
And goes crazy. Alright, guess we did that.
Ah.
You heard me talking about him. To the altar. So how was your day besides that? Did you get into anything else besides just cleaning out the driveway?
Now.
Countless generations of roamers have given their all to fulfill our clan's duty. It is all we have lived for since time immemorial. No roamer has been allowed to follow their own path. But that is about to change. It is time to bid farewell to our old way
Mostly
of
shoveling.
life.
Nice.
Our future starts today. For each and every one of us, A new journey begins.
Axel,
A journey
please stop.
unencumbered
It's too
by
late
duty
for the
or
barking.
destiny, where the destination is
I was gonna say,
ours
yeah.
to
What about your
decide.
appointments? I guess you
At
said
long
one was like
last, we
tele,
are free to choose our
so
own path.
but the other one you were worried you might have to
Your
reschedule.
journey, too, will soon be at an end. Being with you has taught me so much about
Hey, what's
the
up,
world.
Groovy? You're up
Given
late.
So many wonderful experiences. It has been a
Oops. I hate how even moving the sticks moves the dye my hair like a raccoon. You know, I've never dyed my hair. What's the raccoon style? Oh, that style? I thought it was called something else. Raccoon. All the kids gonna get that now. It's like the Ronaldo. You're too young for that. That was the 90s. Every kid had that Ronaldo hair.
What the? Nothing's happening.
It's the new meta. Damn. We just blew up a stone.
Look.
Yeah, the World Cup Ronaldo hair. You're too young for that. But that was everywhere. That little like bloop.
Is this?
Oh, how long I have waited for this moment. I am indeed the
Like 600.
Almighty.
Yeah, I saw
created
this
this
report.
world and
She gained
all that it
5
is.
million
I am
followers
all-knowing,
on Instagram and social media
all-seeing,
in like 2 days. Jesus.
and I have reawoken at last. My beloved children, you once were lost, but now you are found. Your work is done.
You followed her in January. She had 50,000. Yeah, now she has 5 million and change.
I have returned.
Is that like 6 mil? Yeah, yeah.
What the?
Uh-oh.
You? When did you?
You don't trust this almighty? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's giving you that vibes.
I
Matt.
will eradicate every trace of evil wherever it is found. And I will govern with benevolence and magnanimity.
Heavenly Father,
Well, she's got to get the
Lord,
Wheaties
Master.
box, right?
truly the moment of our reunion hath been too long in coming. You remember me, I assume? 'Tis I, Sir Mervyn. He to whom you entrusted the fate of our world when you were lost to us. As you are no doubt aware,
McDonald's
the
too,
evil
right?
against
That's the
which we
other.
stood
What
together
other ones do
is
Olympics
no more.
champions?
You return to a world at
That's what
peace.
she's. Yeah. The AI government contracting deals.
Mervyn.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I remember the name, but it was all so long ago. Yet I remember.
Of course I remember. How could I forget you, Mervyn? Most faithful of all my
I don't know if you
servants.
want. There's nothing here.
Now my
children. I have been away for too long. There is much that I must do.
How are you? Is that what you're doing?
You will hear from me when the time is right. I shall see.
Dieting and snowboarding and skiing and...
In the meantime, return to your homes.
It's gonna melt off.
Rejoice in the new and lasting peace, which is my gift to you all.
I could go for some seafood right now. I haven't had crab in ages. Are you a crab fan,
Goodness.
Ruby?
I was a little scared there for a moment. That explosion. I thought it was the end of us. And then there was all that black smoke.
Black smoke, huh?
Well, whatever it was attacked the Almighty, so I'd say it was pretty evil stuff. I can't believe it was lurking inside my turban. Anyway, I guess the big guy got a bit of a rude awakening. He seemed pretty chilled, though. Kinda different to what I expected.
Crabs are too close to spiders. You're not wrong.
Oh, he was certainly every bit as imposing as I always imagined.
What about
And an
horseshoe
entrance
crabs?
so grand as that must surely have been witnessed across the world.
Celebrations will soon be springing up everywhere.
And I too intend to rejoice. Our duty is at an end, and our destiny fulfilled. The Almighty is returned to us, and we are free to live in peace and happiness.
Maybe I can get her on the stream. How much do you think her going
I
rate
need to
is?
continue to roam the world.
Maybe the stream can
witnessing
sponsor
the
her.
happiness this day has brought, and offering prayers that it may continue for all time. I would ask that you take care of Aisha while I am gone.
Rombaro! What are you saying?
Come now, Aisha. It is clear to all of us how much you have come to rely on your new friends. Your place is by their side, and your home, well, it is with them. The restoration of the Almighty will have rung out around the world, I am sure. All will have felt it, including your own family. You must return home to them and celebrate your victory. Now, be on your way.
Victory, huh? To Pilchard Bay. Alright. So yeah, we still have quite a bit more to go in the game. The game's progress is correct.
Whoa!
I was gonna say, how's he gonna get there? Check. That's funny. They take the boat away from you, and they also make it so that you can use the magic carpet. Oops.
Ah,
The Almighty's back. Yep. Oop. Okay. Did I even bother shoveling? No, I didn't. Today it was like 55 out. So like there's no sign of snow anywhere. It's all gone. The last storm I didn't shovel at all.
Oh.
All right, festival time.
oh,
Yes, I'm enjoying the food.
hey!
Arr!
You ever go fishing, chat? Matt, you probably don't because you don't like seafood. Groovy, you ever go fishing? Once. Hey, there's our boy.
Yeah.
What's a word with me? Oh, we have to go to the king. Not your thing, that's fair. Don't like touching the fish. Yeah. Yeah, I've fished maybe like 5 or 6 times. Definitely enough to count on 2 hands. My parents had a boat, so we would occasionally take it out and go fishing.
You really did it! You defeated the Demon King and revived the Almighty. Give yourselves a big pat on the back.
Nice one! You're the bee's knees, you are!
Oh, thank you so much. Now we have true peace in the world, just like my brother always wanted.
There they are, the heroes of Estar.
Do you like seafood,
I
Groovy?
am so
Yeah,
glad
you a
that
seafood
and your
fan?
companions have returned to us at last. You have performed miracle after
What's your
miracle.
go-to fish?
Not only have you restored the world shattered by the Demon King, but you
I used to
have
love
defeated him
tuna
into the
sushi.
bargain. And
From like
that
the
is to say
ages of like
nothing your
13 to
revival
like
of the Almighty.
25.
These are monumental achievements indeed. The entire kingdom,
Like tuna and
nay, the
nigiri
world
was just
must
all I
sing
ate.
your praises. I pray that you will forgive me for adding my own voice to the chorus.
Salmon's good. I like
You and
salmon.
your friends shall have our eternal gratitude.
Cod, a nice like
With the Demon
fish and
King
chips.
no more and the Almighty restored to his rightful
Also
place,
solid.
we may now know true happiness at last.
Matt, you
have
think they're gonna know
traveled
true
far
happiness?
And overcome countless
I don't think they will.
hardships. Truly, you have earned the right to a life of peace. Tell me, do you intend to follow in your father's footsteps and take to the seas as a fisherman? Is that so?
I have no doubt that Pollock will be overjoyed.
Good old Pollock.
How about you, Madam?
I'm not
True
sure.
heart.
All I want to do right now is go home and see my parents. In fact, I think I'll stick around for a while to keep them company. It's the least I can do, really. After all I've put them through.
I think fish and chips is probably my favorite, like,
expected
pub,
nothing
bar
less
food.
from a considerate young woman such as yourself,
I
Maribel.
think that's my number
Their
one.
maid will be
I don't know what
delighted,
he's
I'm
barking at.
sure of it. And you, young Ruff? What do you...
Who, me? I haven't thought about it, really. I guess now I'm a human, I should try doing all the things that humans do. Traveling the world, chatting to people. Yep, sounds good to me.
Very good.
I shall return to my rightful place at the foot of my lord and master, the Almighty himself, sire. I intend to do all that I can to aid him as he striveth to bring true and lasting peace to our world.
Interesting. A vassal of our Heavenly Father visited only the other day and spoke of the construction of a great castle.
Great
for his
castle,
master.
huh?
Perhaps you, too, might aid in this endeavor. And what does the future hold for the fair Lady Aisha?
I had hoped...
Perhaps you will do us the honor of staying on here at the castle. I would happily employ you in any capacity that you so desire.
I like how she saved the world and he's like, I'll hire you as a guard.
Or as tutor to my daughter.
Like, geez.
I know that she
I
thinks
think
very
she's
highly of you.
overqualified for anything in this castle.
Father, are you sure that's
I thank you for your kind offer. I shall be pleased to consider it further.
Please do. Now, enough talk. It is time to honor your achievements in the proper manner with a feast to end all feasts. Music makers, strike up a song.
Alright, game's over, guys. We beat it. When do we have the fight that's so-called almighty? It's really making us believe that everything is so good. Man, they're really milking it. Yeah, I like, wow. I was not like, I didn't think that they would truly try like an end game swap that hard.
All right, shake a leg. Or are you planning on sleeping
But
all day?
they were really
Come on,
milking this that this was
lazybones.
the end of the game.
Sun's been up for hours. Now young man.
I haven't seen an
don't
end
think
game
I'm gonna let you
switcheroo
laze about
in
till
so long.
dinner
Dude,
time, do
Matt,
you?
can you think of like the last game
You
that you played that
promised
had like
you'd
a
help your father.
fake out credit?
Or have
Not
you
not like
forgotten?
full on credits, but
Come on,
like a
up you
fake
get.
out. Like this is
Sure
the
we'll
end.
have
Oh
plenty
wait,
to keep you busy.
this is a pretty hard one. This is a pretty hard turn.
Oh, you're alive. That's good to see. Now, I've made a snack for your
This is
father.
pretty solid.
Make sure you get it to him before the poor man starves to death.
I mean, there's like Donkey Kong Country, right, where you beat King K. Rool and the credits start rolling, and then he stands
you know
back
how
up.
he likes his
or
pilchard
whatever.
sandwiches. Don't make him wait.
But that's a little different.
Off you go now. Don't dawdle and make...
Yeah, that was one of my favorites as a kid. When you beat them and credits start playing. It's like Donkey Kong's dancing. And then, like, the real fight begins. What's a pilchard sandwich? I'm a man now.
Hold on, Pollock! You and Mayor Mage should come and have a look at this.
Hey, it's not like you to get into a panic, man. What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on?
There's a crew of important-looking swords calling themselves the emissaries of the Almighty.
The emissaries
Just
of
sailed
the
into
Almighty,
town.
huh?
They seem deadly serious about something or other.
Well, this doesn't sound like a visit we can very well ignore. Pollock, I shall have to leave things here in
Oh,
your
nice.
capable hands.
Potato bacon soup. That sounds good with some tuna. Yeah, I had 2 sandwiches today. I had a sandwich for lunch, then I had a sandwich for dinner.
Go after the mayor for me, will you, my lad? Right! Anchors away! We've got fish to catch!
Hey!
Heading for the castle, huh? Let's steal their boat. Pasta. I used to eat so much pasta. I haven't had like spaghetti or anything in so long. I can go for that. Need permission from someone very important. What kind of pasta did you make? Oh, there we go. Can I help you with anything? Yes.
Indeed.
But they can.
Thanks.
Thankfully, there's no bridges around. Yeah. Rotini Panay. That sounds good.
Ah.
All right. Let's see if we can be let in now.
Thanks.
Oh, I need to throw out a bunch of stuff tonight. It's trash night. You just reminded me of that. All right, we're gonna bust on in on these emissaries.
Oh,
No.
Ah, there you are. I knew that you would not be able to stay away once news of the emissaries of the Almighty reached you. If you would be so kind as to sit down here beside me.
All right, what's he gonna say?
Honored emissaries, this is the young man about whom I spoke at such length. If I'm to visit the Cathedral of Light, I will require the protection of this brave young hero, and of my most dependable bodyguard, Aisha. I trust that you will have no objections to their accompanying me?
None at all. I am sure the Almighty will be intrigued to meet them.
But Master Neffel, our vessel is small and can carry only 2 more passengers at most.
Fear not, we have a vessel of our own.
That is good to hear, for your presence is required as soon as circumstances allow.
Oh yeah, you were talking about that trash being delayed.
I take it you will. Splendid.
I get to try and throw out
now if we are to reach the cathedral
like
in time. I trust
probably
that
like a
you will
table
join
or
us
something.
there shortly.
I like to just put out the most
We
insane
shall
things and
indeed.
see if they take it.
And please
It's a fun
forgive me
game.
for the meager repast.
There is no need to apologize. It was
We have
more
just
than
so much furniture from like my old house just sitting in the
I believe
garage.
you are the last of the
So it's like every like trash day I'm like, all right.
You need not
Especially if
worry
I'm going to be
of
buying a car in a couple months, like a new car.
that. Even arrive there before yourselves.
I want the garage opened up again so I could park it in there. And
Well, as you have heard, this being the case, I have
the Sky Stone, all right.
I should have known.
silence. I will shortly be making
It's
my way
it's
to the Cathedral
between
of Light,
a
the abode of the Almighty himself.
Buick
Trust
Tourex,
that the castle will be kept in good
a
order in my
Golf
absence.
All-Track, Volkswagen
course, Your
All-Track,
Majesty.
or a
May your
Volvo
journey be a smooth
V60.
and uneventful one.
So a wagon. I want like a sport wagon. I'm going to be debating until I literally march in to buy it.
Yes, this spot should be
It's
perfect.
quite literally going to be whatever is
Are
the
you ready
cheapest
to
and has
depart?
the most features.
You must
So
summon
the
Sky
day
Stone
of,
right away.
I'm going to hit refresh and be like, all
I
right,
am
this
right in
has
thinking that you can command its
a whole laundry
appear
list.
at
This
will,
has
am I
less,
not?
but it's
Will
a
you
little
do
bit
so?
less money, so I'm probably
For
not
your
going to go with
king?
it. So the one that has the most. Yeah, and of course, test driving them, whichever one I like. But those are the 3. I just really want like a nice, like,
Praised.
quick,
What a miraculous object.
fun wagon.
It is I hope you will forgive me for going first.
And next month I should get my raise, So that will be able to be nice.
Well,
that will help me out with that.
We're flying now to the cathedral.
All right, let's go. Yep. Oh, yep. There they go.
That's right.
Hit the lottery. Yeah. Yeah, the Audi wagons are insane. They're so good. They're like 130 though, right?
Oh.
Simply breathtaking. Can you guide me on hitting the lottery? Can you tell me, can you like coach me? I need a lottery coach. Oh yeah, is that the way to do it? Okay, let's just walk up to Wimbledon. Be like, Mr. Wimbledon, I'm here to Wimble. I brought a permission slip.
Yes.
Lottery coach for you too. Everybody gets a lottery coach. No, I'm not impressed. He's gonna be abducted. They give up before they hit big. Yeah, you gotta buy the tickets up until your deathbed. Just keep on buying.
Oh. That's happened a few times. The millionaires winning the Powerball. There becomes a chance where, or a point where, the like expected value just makes sense to buy as many tickets as possible. So there's been a few times where millionaires have went out and bought like $10,000 worth of tickets. Didn't Jeffrey Epstein win? I think he won the lottery a few times. I think he won the lottery like 3 times or so in his in the leaked, not leaked, but the released documents. I think he won a few times. Yeah, maybe it was like 500K. It probably was. But if I recall, I think there's like a leak, a released document where like he's instructing his like assistant to go out and buy, yeah, like 20,000 tickets or so. Because at some point the expected value for the investment just makes it logical to go out. Like if the return is $1 billion and
the chance of winning is 1%, then in theory you should spend 1% to have a what's the like expected return, right? So you should spend the odds are in your favor if you go out and spend that much money, essentially. It's worth the risk. The risk to return is in your favor at that point. Like, it's become so much. Yeah, it's nowhere near 1%. I'm just using that as a random percentage, but the risk to the risk to loss, or the risk to reward, or loss to reward ratio is just too good that you should go out and spend all of that to win, and a chance to win.
Understood.
Ah.
Oh! Ruff.
Savory presents. Off he goes. No.
Ah.
Whoa.
Ah.
Do I have to talk to every single one of these people? Okay, so this is everybody that we've run into in the game, like all the different leaders from all the different islands.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
Buckingham.
Aha!
Ah.
Oh.
Or there's Rambara. Matt, you ready for the Almighty?
Oh.
Sir lies a lot. Let me at him.
Wait! At last.
I am the Almighty. I am all-knowing, all-seeing.
Heavenly
He looks a little different, right? Doesn't he look different?
For your coming.
Remember in the cutscenes he was always big and like goofy looking? He looks a little different.
Every kingdom, every nation have been gathered here.
No, I'm not interested in going to a World Cup game. I'm not interested in paying $20,000 for a seat.
Monsieur Almighty, I have here your old comrade, the one beside whom you fought against the monstrous hordes, Sir Lysalot.
I...
It's been a while, your mightiness.
Very good. Hear me, my children. Evil has been defeated. Peace has returned.
Same. Yeah, I got other things I can spend my 20 grand on, you know.
As I give to you a commandment
My truffle
from on
collection.
high. Cast down your weapons. The time for conflict is at an end. Raise them not against man or monster. The fighting, the killing, the slaughter of innocents must end. All violence must. You there, young warriors. You possess an item of great evil. Its wickedness cannot be suffered to blight this world any longer. You must relinquish it to me.
The blood ruby? Why did he want the blood ruby?
Very good. Now heed me well, my children, as I give unto you one final commandment. I must be your only God. You must worship no other beside me, lest you incur my wrath. Heed me, or repent.
Don't worship anyone else. And give me the blood ruby. Or feel my wrath.
Here.
Understood.
That's Pike.
Really?
Heyo.
How about that? Why would God tell us not to worship anyone else or he'd kill us? Oh, he's gonna ponder why he would threaten us. Mervin. Interesting.
Am I clear?
This part of the game is going so slow. We have not done anything for about an hour. It's literally been over an hour and we haven't done a single thing. Except just talk and progress the story. How could such a thing? Uh-oh. There's no escape. Surrender while you still can.
Oh.
Can it truly have come to this? Oh.
Huh. Ah.
I'm a big nacho cheese fan. I'm a big Cheese Whiz fan. Big nacho cheese. Big nacho fan. Big queso fan. What do you like on your nachos, Groovy?
Ruff! Maribel! Get up. You're not dead just yet.
Spray cheese? What is spray cheese?
Move. All my bones must be broken or something.
I like the sound of it.
I think I'm done for.
I'm Googling it. Spray cheese.
Just
Oh, yeah. That's what I thought. That's what I thought you were talking about. Yeah. Yeah, I do like that. Yeah.
What nonsense.
I don't know what it's called. I don't even know what to call it. I just call it the thing that I squeeze onto crackers.
I'm telling you, my bones are all smashed to pieces.
The thing that I shoot into my mouth at 2 a.m. when my life is spiraling out of control.
How about you? Are you hurt?
Don't tell me that, Groovy. Don't tell me that.
What just happened anyway?
I remember when that shit was like $3.
King Donald is... This is bad. He seems to be unconscious.
Affordability. Affordability, Groovy. It's the best. We're actually the most affordable the nation has ever been.
And then the earth began to shake.
Prices have went down in percentages that we can't even comprehend.
King Donald!
There are no percentages for how much prices have went down.
Don't just stand there. Take his
It's pretty much free. What we're getting is free.
Well, at least you and your companions are safe. But something is very wrong. The sky turned black, and then the earth began to shake. Just what is going on? I wish to hear all about your experiences at the Cathedral of Light, of course, but for the moment I must see to the king's well-being.
It's one tortilla folded in half. Yep.
A little later on.
For $7.
But for now, you must excuse me.
I am sure he will be fine. I'm sure.
Remember how they told us that they couldn't increase minimum wage because then it would make like a McDonald's like hamburger cost $5 instead of $3? And then they kept all their workers on minimum wage and then made the McDonald's hamburger cost $13. Remember when they did that? Remember when they said that? Yeah. Yeah, it's all bullshit. It's all There's no value in fast food anymore. There's none, exactly. Just order from local restaurants. Just order from, like you said, well, Chipotle's even like expensive. Chipotle's like what, $20 for like a bowl? 17, 18. I think like a Big Mac meal is like $15. Oh yeah. I remember that too, Groovy. Yeah. Yeah, we can't pay workers' wages. Can't do it.
Okay, so
People really don't. What I've started to understand is people really don't understand how much the cost to survive affects things, and I see this a lot on video game forums and stuff. They're like, actually, the Sega Saturn was $399 in 1994, which means it was an $800 console, and it's like, bitch, rent was $150. Bitch, a fucking McDonald's hamburger was 99 cents. People could afford luxury things. People could afford to spend that much on hobbies. Like it's the perfectly good example. This is what shuts everyone up whenever I talk to them. There's a reason that we had culture of the 80s and the 90s, and it was because things were cheap. So you could afford to spend money on cultural things. What I mean by culture, I mean like skate culture, surf culture, car culture, and all these things. Kids in the fucking 90s were dropping turbos into their Civics for like $1,000. Why? Because the rent was $125 and groceries for the month were $25. So they could work middle income salaries and still do crazy shit like car culture. Car tuning culture is dead as fuck because nobody can afford that shit anymore. Nobody can do it. But in the 90s, you had kids, 20-year-olds and stuff, just dropping turbos into Civics. You had neons souped up. You had, like, people were just doing random shit because surviving was affordable. Surviving didn't set you back. So it's like, yeah, if you want to do your inflation calculator and stuff, yes, a video game was $69.99 in 1992, which is $100+ in today's dollar dues. Totally true. But you also have to remember that you were able to get a household of groceries for the entire month for $40, and your bills were pretty much non-existent because of rent or your mortgage, because housing prices were cheap. So even though it was like a 7% or whatever mortgage, 8% mortgage, it was still like a couple $100 if you were owning a house. And if you were renting, you can look up what rent was in the 90s, what the average rent was. We are talking like $200, $300. So it was easy to work a middle income job and then skateboard all day and afford a new board. Sure, like that's another thing people say, like, oh, boards were $100 for like a board and trucks and all this stuff. That's like $300 today. Boards should be like $300. It's like, no, the fuck they shouldn't. Like, you're not understanding like how the surfboards, same thing, like how people were able to do these hobbies and these cultural things and all these things. If people don't understand it, you still can't. You just have to live with your parents. Exactly. Yeah. And have your parents pay for groceries and pay for utilities and pay for things. Fucking utility bills were like $10. You should look up a utility bill from the 90s. We are talking like $12. People really they just can't comprehend that just living wasn't supposed to punish you in the 80s and the 90s. Living punishing you is a very modern take. It's something that started in the 2000s when we had all of the real estate booms and all of these things, and landlords buying up all the property, banks buying property, all of these things starting to happen, where we then had the idea of living should have a price attached to everything, and it should be squeezed dry. We should water, the Nestle guy, right? Water shouldn't be a right. Like shit like that. That was such a 2005 to 2010 thing, right? Where we were talking, should human beings even be able to be given water to survive? And companies said no. Like, that wasn't even an idea in the 80s. Like, shit, you can fucking just bottle up the world's water supply and steal it from everybody? You can do, like, that was like a fucking Lex Luthor, like a fucking Superman villain kind of shit. Like a Mr. Burns block the sun kind of shit. And then all of a sudden in the 2000s, people were like, wait, we could just buy up all the water. We could just steal the world's water supply. Like, and then that's when everything started to get crazy. You can look up all of these things. Look up what rent was in the 90s and the 80s. Look up what utilities were in the 90s and 80s. Look up all these things. Look at grocery prices. Surviving was fucking cheap. And you could easily get a secretary job or like a random just middle of the rung job and just live and be happy and get a house and all these things. You can't, like, it's... I see it all the time on video game forums where people just don't, they don't get it. They don't get, like, you were there. Yeah. Uh-oh, there's monsters in the world now. Do you see this? We got sent. The Demon King. Uh-oh. The islands. The islands. Where are the islands? The plane. Where'd they go? So it's like, that's what I just keep telling people, is like, sure, yeah, hobbies were more expensive. Cool. Yep, you're right. Video games were more expensive back then. Skateboards and surfboards were more expensive back then. But it didn't hurt our wallet as much. It didn't hurt our being as much. Car parts and everything were more expensive, sure, yeah. But it didn't affect us. The extra that we were paying for our hobbies didn't affect us. Remember, like, third places and stuff? Do you guys remember that? We had so much money to spend on hobbies that there was this concept of a third place, right? You had your home, you had your job, and then you had the third place. These were places that you were just supposed to go and hang out and spend your money. That whole concept, that concept is dead because we can't afford it anymore. We can't afford that shit anymore. So that concept of, like, the place where you go, you know, a bowling alley, an arcade, a this, a this, a this, a this, a this. Barely anybody does that anymore because of how expensive that shit is anymore. The concept of a third place is totally dead. Doesn't exist anymore. But that's a perfect example of, like, just how different everything got once you started to make surviving cost a ton of money. I have to survive this month. I have to pay my $2,000 rent for an apartment, for a one-bedroom apartment. I don't think I can go to the bar and play arcade games and whatever the hell else, and sit around at my whatever third place. That shit doesn't happen anymore. Sorry, I can talk about this all night. It's something that's just really stupid that people don't really think about. They just see money go up, but they don't think about... They don't think about anything else. Damn, she did.
Appreciate
Damn, she dead. Damn, she dead again. Twitch is your third place. Exactly. No, that's what ended up happening. Our third places became rooms in our homes. Instead of us having a third place, we had the computer room. Instead of us having a third place, we had the theater room. Instead of us having a third place that we went out and spent money, we got the man cave. Instead of us, et cetera, et cetera. This is what happened. You can look, you can research it. The whole idea of open floor plans. You ever hear about that shit? That shit was this whole idea because we started to have more and more parties in our own homes come the 2000s. So the idea and concept of an open floor plan started to take over because people stopped going places because we couldn't afford it. So the idea was knock down walls so we could have more people over at your house. It's the whole idea behind an open floor plan. Ugh. Literally, we started changing our homes because we couldn't afford to go out anymore. Rock climbing gym, is that still popular? I remember when I had a lot of friends when I was at NASA that were all about rock climbing, and that was like 10 years ago or so. Nothing here. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's a good point. I wonder what fake shit people are going to say about this time period in 10 years, in 20 years. I wonder about that sometimes. I'm like, wonder what fake bullshit people are going to spout about 2015 to 2025 in 25 years. And just like people are trying to spout all this fake bullshit about the 80s and 90s. I hate people that say that when they're like, it's one of just a pet peeve of mine, but like it's so dumb that people are like, when you spent a quarter on a video game in 1991, it actually felt more like you were spending $1. And it was like, no, it didn't. It felt like I was spending a fucking quarter. Shut up. No, it didn't. You know what I mean, Matt? Like, you were around, like, you know, like people think that they just put one number into an inflation calculator and they go, oh, that's the story. And it's like, no, it wasn't. You need to look at the entire package of life to understand just how that 25 cents felt like. You can't just say it's worth $1 now. That's not the big picture. That's not anything. It just annoys me so much when people say that. And it's just like, no, it felt like 25 cents because my fucking rent was $25. Like, it's like, no, you It's like in 15 years they're going to be like, you know, buying a $50 game in 2026 actually felt like buying a $1,000 game, and we're going to be like, no, it didn't. No, it didn't at all. It felt like buying a $25 game. So our family's dead now. It was $11 back in your day. I remember when it was under $10. I feel like I remember when it was like $7.
What's happening here? It's bad, isn't it? Right.
I remember just going to like
Which is why we need to
Wawa,
go
getting
back
a
to
sandwich and some iced tea for like under $10.
All our adventures start from the same place, right? You know where I mean. That shrine to the north of the village.
In high school.
Maybe if we paid it a visit, we might learn more about what's happening to the world. Well, what do you think? Oh, it's got to be worth a try.
Now somebody's gonna say, well, $10, well, $9 in 2004 money actually made you feel like you were spending $20. And it's like, no, it made me feel like I was spending $9. $9.99, 16, jeez. You might be cooked for the house. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with homes. It is scary. Just go work for BlackRock, and you'll have a whole collection of homes at your fingertips. Right? I think that's how it works. Can't eat a full meal under $10. No, you can't. No. Not at all.
Oh.
Oh yeah, not in the US. That's a good qualifier for that. Imagine you were a billionaire, right, Groovy? Imagine you're a billionaire, and there's this country that you really wanted to, like, destabilize or something, right? And let's say they had a housing crash or something, and you could buy 1 million homes or so, and then just sit on them. And just do nothing with them for years and years and years. That's a pretty easy way to destabilize a country, don't you think?
What?
It's a pretty easy way to rile up a population, right? It's a pretty easy way to kind of
was not such a foolish idea after all.
screw with a whole economy
Sir Mervyn.
very easily.
There is something I must share with thee.
Sir Mervyn, you're all right. Oh, thank goodness.
Sir Mervyn, where are you? Is all well in the rest of the world?
Friends, lend me thine ears, for I have a terrible tale to relate. It beginneth soon after we parted ways at the Cathedral of Light. The Almighty hath made a most fateful decision. Believing certain regions to be irredeemably blighted by evil, he hath erased them from our world. As you may have guessed, the Isle of Estard is one such place. I tried to reason with him, but he branded me a heretic and banished me from his sight. I escaped the wrath of his servants and fled to the remote region of Buckingham.
Oh, he's in
wherein
Buckingham?
I have
Okay.
hidden myself away.
I see.
I, too, am greatly troubled by these developments. Which is why I must needs investigate further. There exist in this world beings with power almost equal to that of the Almighty himself. The four great spirits. 'Tis my belief that if we can locate them, they may be able to offer us some insight into the state in which we find ourselves.
Alright, we have to find the four stones or something, right?
Exactly.
Each spirit presideth over one
Yeah,
of the elements.
earth, wind, fire, and water.
Earth, wind, fire, and water. Furthermore, if my suspicions are correct, these regions are somehow connected to the Shrine of Mysteries.
In which case, we may have a problem.
Closed by the forces of... let me see.
And heart.
You did?
The door's opened? Then 'twould seem I had it right. Your island hath indeed been sealed away by the forces of darkness.
Yeah,
Verily,
Captain Planet will do
I
it.
find the actions of the Almighty ever more difficult to comprehend. Curses! Footsteps approach. Alas, I must depart. Until next time, friends.
I wonder if Captain Planet holds up. What's the argument for tipping culture again? You know, scummy restaurant owners just don't want to pay salary, so you should pay the salary. That's it. That's it. Don't you want to help the scummy restaurant tours? How is it legal? I've never understood it.
Can't even use these.
It seems we are stranded
think-
here on this island.
I think people like the power. Sounds weird, but I think for some reason Americans really like
Am I right in thinking
dangling
our
a
unable
carrot
to
over
journey to
somebody and
other
making them jump.
But all hope is not lost. The four
So,
teleportals
I
to
think
the island's shrine should allow thee to travel to the
It's one of the few places where you can go and sit down and be like,
I noticed that the torches on
I'm
either
your
side of the door
boss,
to this chamber were no longer
and if you
lit.
don't do what I like,
this mean
then
that
I
I was
don't
not
give
well?
you your salary.
If I recall correctly, the torches were originally lit by sacred flames originating from...
I don't know. There's really no rhyme or reason
having been extinguished,
for
may
it.
well
There
be
really
the cause
isn't.
of the teleport's loss of power.
It's pretty
Perhaps
disgusting.
I may be
And but
understand
from
there
what
to be
I
another
gather,
sacred flame
any
here
time
in
that there's been any sort of
I'm able to locate it,
reformation
such
of it,
powers as I possess it,
the
might help me to sense
workers all fight it because they make
Tell
more
me,
with
doth this
tips.
plan seem a wise one?
My thing is,
Very
if you
well.
like
Then I
tips,
shall seek the flame
just
in
be a
question
Twitch streamer.
and deliver it to thee forthwith. I had better not tarry any longer. I hope to return with good news anon.
Where things get really weird, though, is as somebody who lived in a resort town and all my friends worked
Thanks, Sir
at
Mervyn.
very tip-heavy locations and all these things, is that most of these scummy, scammy places,
care,
aka all restaurants, they tip share. And guess who also gets to steal some tips? The owners and the managers and all these people that actually didn't do anything. So it's very weird. DoorDash culture where you're tipping a restaurant, you're tipping. Well, I guess you don't tip the restaurant for DoorDash. But DoorDash is evil in its own way in that there's a place near us. It's a Chinese food. Well, I guess it's just Asian in general. And oh god, I don't know. I'm gonna fight anything right now. What is that thing over there? Good god. And in person. And if you order and do pickup on their web app, like on their website, the prices are actually reasonable. But if you use DoorDash, we are talking like an extra $15. Like, it will go from being like $13, $14, and then if you order on DoorDash, it's like $26. And it's just like, Jesus Christ, like, what? There's no way. There's no way. Like, is there really a way that it makes any sense? Like, no. Come on. You're just hoping for ignorant people or that just don't know. I don't know. I really get irked when businesses look to take advantage of unsuspecting customers. It really irks me, and like stuff like that really annoys me. It's like, is that really the only way that your business can survive, by tricking people? Because if so, that speaks more about your shitty company. Where's the mayor?
Take that! To ribbon!
This is kind of crazy that it's making me solo all of this.
Splendid display!
Yeah, I always like them too. Okay, there's nothing here. Mini metal, I'll take it. I thought it was telling me to come here, I guess not. He doesn't know zoom. That's funny. And by funny, I mean annoying. He does know. Oh, there he is. So it is there. Did I miss the throne room? I thought I went in there. It's not here. It's not here. Oh, there it is. There it is. I walked past it. Alright, now we can enter. We just had to tell him no. Alright. Once we get to a save point, I'll probably wrap it up. It's getting kinda late. I could see this part of the game being actually a little annoying if my dude wasn't such a high level. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot moving to Connecticut and all that. Nice. It'll be one shot too. What's the truther part? What's that aspect of it, Ruby? I'm not familiar with that. Has to get one when they travel to Philly. No. No, I'm not. I'm not one of those. No, I don't like peppers and all that stuff on it. I'll do onions, but that's pretty much it. Oh, you were there Saturday? Nice. What were you doing there? Just passing through. Nice, nice. Nah, I like just onions. Is all I'll do. Alright, I'm gonna save here, and we'll be on tomorrow, I guess, with more. And then Friday, I will be on a plane. So I probably won't be streaming, because I will be flying. Lettuce, tomato, onion, tomato. I couldn't do tomato. Provolone. I'll do either provolone or cheese whiz. I do like a cheese whiz. I won't lie. But like only on occasion. Only on occasion. Yeah, I was gonna say, you're essentially turning it into a cheeseburger at that point. Ugh. Man, I was boring tonight. I barely even talked, I felt like. So tired. Alright, time to take the trash out. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll get some further in Dragon Quest. Hopefully I'll be on a little bit earlier. Yeah, so thanks for hanging out, Groog. Thanks for hanging out, Matt. Thanks for hanging out, everyone else in chat. Appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, later.